Well, we started looking, I believe it was,
Beginning of the year, beginning of 2016.
was it 2016 the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh yes, it was. We were looking around the Lemon Grove, I'm sorry, La Mesa area. And we were just driving around, wasting gas. And we were looking for all the open houses. And we happened upon a house that they were showing. And it was a 2-story. And we got to talking to them and let them know that we were just beginning our search. We hadn't done anything. We didn't have anything done with the banks or anything. So we left our information with them, and later down the line, Eric got a hold of them when we started getting serious about it, and they started looking for us and
gave us good ideas what to look for, how to find things, kind of for us to talk to each other too, to, you know, figure out what we really wanted for Paula and I.
yes.
They gave us some good insights on buying a home, what to look for in a house, so, you know, that was kind of nice. And that's even when we first met them, we went to go look at that one house by chance. That was actually really cool too, because they stood back, let us look around, just asked us kind of cool questions, and then pointed out things about this house. So, you know, you might be interested in this, take a look at that. You know, that was kind of nice.
They weren't pushy.
That
Like
was
the
always
guy
the
I
best
had
thing.
selling my place, oh God. I would not recommend him. But they were very helpful with everything, the whole step, the whole process. And like I said, they're nothing like any other realtors we've ever encountered.
Like you said, we were just out driving around, wasting gas,
Yes.
you know, just seeing what's out there, because we were doing our preliminary part, which is what area do we want to live in, what do the houses look like. Also, we were both trying to figure out
What's the price range they're going for in this area and that, you know, because we hadn't done it in a while. So I had my own place, he had his.
so this was going to be a joint venture for both of us.
Yes, we were looking for a 1-level house.
Ranch style, you know, just simple, single story.
No steps.
At least 3 bedrooms. Our key point was 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, garage, you know, living room, the things that you need to live in a house. But as we started looking around, looking for what we wanted, we knew there were some things that were outpriced for, or it had what we wanted, but not in the area that we wanted to be in. So that was kind of like the fun part too. They worked with us on that, and then they started getting us to open up our eyes a little bit to see what else is out there that we could.
Yes, because we were like stuck on, we want this area only, okay? We don't want to go that way or this way or that way.
Yeah.
But then, you know, pricing. We did bid on a couple places, but it was like, well, we can always do this to it later, but we didn't really want to. We wanted something that was ready also. So we actually came and saw this one.
And it was just to see what it looks like. We knew it was out of our price range, but we wanted to see, you know, hey, what does it have? Because it looked nice online, everything else. We asked them a couple of questions. So we came by, took a look at it. And we're like, wow, this would be something that would help us out in terms of not too much for us to have to do. And it's like, okay, so when we go look at something else, we got a better comparison of what we might want.
And we saw it among others, and we were like, nah, it's a little over our price range. And we knew it wasn't going to happen. We just left it at that. But it happened. Later down the road, it happened.
Since I was the one that initiated the call, to me, the fact that they came across and they were very confident in what they do, they were nice, they weren't pushy, they listened to what we wanted, and they actually catered to what our needs were, not catered to what they think our needs are. They listened to us, and from there, that development came through, and it helped. It worked out for us. I mean, they saw what we wanted and kind of started gearing us towards those things that were out there.
They were always there for us, too, because initially, Eric, the same time I think it was even the same day that we met them. We met another realtor at another house. And we got his information and he got Eric's. And he was emailing him listings and houses constantly. And when we showed interest on a couple properties, he never returned calls or emails, nothing. We just didn't hear from him. So it was like, okay, well, I guess he doesn't want our business. So then we had Melissa and John's card as well, and they were our next person or couple that we decided to contact. And like I said, they came through, they answered, they were there, they returned calls, and that's why we went with them.
It was fun going to some places trying to find houses, because they say, okay, who can get there before the other group, as we went looking for different places. So that was actually pretty cool.
And they made time for us too,
yeah,
with our schedules,
that was actually
our
nice.
Work schedules, because you know it's dark when we get. Sometimes we had to go to look at places and it was already they had no light. You know, it's dark. Let's get flashlights so we can find the keys. But they took time and they drove all the way out here to show us. And we're both coming from different areas too. I'm coming from way east, and he's up here in
Scripps Ranch.
So just that time that they invested in us too.
That was nice.
Well, there were some issues, not with the house here, but because we were counting on my place selling too. And it was all supposed to fall into place. And like I said, the realtor I had, things didn't fall into place like they should have, even though we still got our place here in the timeline that we expected. But we were, towards the end, we were thinking it might not happen because everything was delayed from the other end.
But they were very patient with us, worked with us, understood what was going on, so that was kind of nice. And we started probably around mid to late September, the process. Kind of helps that I work in the financials, so there's certain things I could push through in terms of our mortgage loan. I was able to get that kind of pushed through. But like Paula said, with things going on with her trying to sell her place, that kind of delayed other things. But they worked with us on trying to get that together, making sure it's okay, don't worry, things like this comes up, you'll get through it, it's fine, don't worry, the house is not going to drop, it's not going to be taken away from you or yanked, you're okay.
Working with Melissa and John?
Like getting our teeth pulled. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, far from that, far from that. It was actually a very nice experience.
It was like having friends help you out.
There you go. Friends and family just, going through the process. I know that when we were getting to the final part of putting a bid on the place, the conversation I had with John and getting us to realize, okay, what we would like to bid on this place, he talked me through and gave me some insight to the purchasing of this house was very helpful, letting us know that, okay, yeah, this is what the person originally bought the house for, what you are doing. You can do it if you want to, but think about it seriously and put yourself in the other person's shoe besides looking at yourself, which is always key, because you can't always look at it one way. You have to look at it both sides. And yes, we did want this place, so we listened to what he said and worked our way through it.
We did. He had a little more, he was more in close contact with them because
she let me be in charge.
his work allowed it more. Where I'm at my job, I can't really, be on the phone all the time and emailing, and he can because he's, got an easy job though.
Oh.
But
that's why I let him take, control of that part.
Because I play video games all day doesn't mean anything.
Yes, exactly. So
They do, and then it's trippy because they did go over and beyond. I mean, to get us in here and everything else, that was cool. I thought that was very good for us. I mean, it was nice.
It was, and they'd show us, even if we wanted to see the same house twice.
They did.
They would, again, go out of their way and go show it to us.
Because besides this home, we saw another house that we bidded on. They came with us and saw everything else, and they worked with us on that one too. But again, it's like negotiation, didn't work through, but they made us still feel good about at least trying to do that. So going above and beyond, I think that's great. Instead of saying, no, that's it.
Don't even bother.
Don't even bother. No, they let us look and listen to us, talk about what we wanted, and then gave us good advice on that.
And they did all their behind the scenes, you know, investigative work that they do to find information out with different homes that we looked into, because, you know, we just go and we see, but we don't know what the
Background is.
inner workings are. Like, well, you know, they don't have a permit for that, but they're going to get one and it's going to cost this much more, and that's why, you know, the price is what it is. So they did their homework. They work great as a team.
Yes, they do. They work very well as a team.
They do, and they're really into their job. It's like that's their baby.
They're in sync with each other, and they're in sync with their clients or the customers that come out and ask them for help.
And they will go to bat for you.
Yes. I would recommend John and Melissa to help you purchase your first home, your second home, your third home.
Any of your homes.
Any of your homes. They are great. They are very helpful. And I know they will do their best to help you get into that home.
Yes, they will. They worked with us, and here we are.